Daiquiri Heiress. Yeah, she's great. Let's watch a couple of her vids. Oh, sound.
Kind of narratively to you guys. I hope my videos come off kind of narratively to you guys, because everything I post on here kind of builds on itself. Like when I talk about Hurricane Katrina, I'm talking on top of that about how Governor Jeff Landry has refused to appoint an expert civil engineer, a doctor of civil engineering, to the New Orleans Levee Board, ahead of the worst hurricane season we have had predicted yet, ever.
Dude, and Peter Thiel is literally making sure that it's going to be the worst hurricane season ever. Dude, it is raining like crazy right now. This stuff is not all natural. Like, dude, I know that I'm not nuts. Like, I know that it's weird that every summer, every single spring and summer that I have sat in this window for the last 4 years, every day, I get blasted by the sun eventually, and I have not, because it's never sunny out, except for yesterday. Peter gave us reprieve for 1 day so that he could go on his yacht, because I bet they're all at the fucking Monaco F1. Like, that's the only reason that they aren't freaking vaporizing all of us, is because they decided to go take a day off. But, like, dude, this is like tsunami rains out here right now. This shit is nutty town. Dante and Nicole were saying that, dude, the like weird ass like clouds and stuff in Wisconsin, even like they like think that we're so dumb, but also it's like, it's mostly just, what are you gonna do about it? Like, literally, what are we gonna do about it? We're gonna have to do Dunkirk, because our government, the military is never gonna stand up. Dude, it's like all of humanity against the CIA. They're literally gonna try and kill us all. Look at the fucking just shooting microwaves at all wildlife in the ocean, so much that they are killing themselves. Like a whale sticking its tail flat out of the water, not moving in front of a human, trying to get them to stop. I don't know, man.
There was just a hurricane in Brazil. I don't.
There's gonna be a fucking hurricane in New York. There's gonna be a hurricane, dude. This is their plan. Look, we all fucking know this is what they're doing. It's literal Nancy's. Everyone wants to pretend like I'm crazy for caring about the fact that it's Nancy's. It is Nancy's. That is why they're doing it. That's why they're so brutal. It's because they're not like Nancy's. They are.
What's going on with that? So, like, a handful of people have tagged me and told me there's a huge humanitarian crisis over there, similar to what we went through. Red Cross isn't getting to them.
Red Cross is the Rothschilds. Water levels
still haven't received. Like, my heart just goes to y'all so much. We're watching these things happen and get. So when I talk about this stuff, it's not in a vacuum, right? Even to the point where my Cajun ancestors are refugees because the English invaded and colonized the land that they were on.
And then Katrina them.
And then in Louisiana, the French colonized the native land that my native ancestors were on. So everything goes back to of course it's interconnected.
Everything
it's colonialism. It's the desire for exploitation. Like, yes. It is a desire for exploitation at this point, because they're having fun with it. It is not just, every time you ask yourself, how can someone be that evil? They're sadistic. This is fun for them.
Thank God. Thank God someone is not fucking naive. Thank God, dude. Like, we all need to realize this. They're not like us. They're not like us. Yo, what up, Mystified? Yo, sup, bro?
This is not slap on the wrist, I'm embarrassed. No, they're laughing. I hope I present things in a way that's straightforward and digestible. because the dots that I've been connecting for a very long time, I need them to be, we have to, everything that is happening in Palestine, in Sudan, in Congo, everything, it's the
same. Yeah, it's one thing.
Please go back and watch the videos that I posted. I made a database of 40,000 individual references, resources, and records relating to Hurricane Katrina, its aftermath, psychological effects, economic effects, ecological effects. I cited the National Institute of Biomedicine on
But guess what? Guess what? What's her name again? Daiquiri Heiress. Guess what, Daiquiri Heiress? No one cares, right? Yeah, I know. I'm having the same freaking problem, right? Can you believe this? I think that 3 out of our last, 6 presidents... No, I bet it's all of them, dude. It's Bill Clinton. It's the Bushes. It's definitely Brandon. It's got to be Obama. Obama literally has to be one of these Nancy white supremas who's in deep cover. I can't believe we're gonna have to be fucking Obama birth, what is it called? His birth record? Birth chart? I forget. His birth certificate. Yeah, we're gonna have to be birth certificate truthers, because that dude's a Nancy, bro. They're all Nancys. They all got us. They all freaking silent cooed us, and our dumbasses are like, yay! Yay, Obama! A Nancy! Like, dude, George Santos is one of these people. They're getting so wild with the white supremacy that they're even going, they're out, what's it called? They're outsourcing it to non-white people now. It's crazy that they get these non-white people to do white supremacy. But life's complicated, I guess.
They're talking about how this is going to affect our children epigenetically, because I lived in a FEMA trailer for God knows how long. I don't know what carcinogens are in my body. I don't know. The complex PTSD, I was 9 years old, living through what was essentially, in our community's mind, the
extermination.
End of the world.
Yeah.
I thought I and everyone I knew and loved was going to die imminently. And then I saw things on TV. CNN. Looters! The Palestinians are looting the aid van! You can't.
Guys, you see how it's the exact same, right? Like, I couldn't even believe that when I was in high school. I was in, what grade was that? 9th or 10th? I forget. But I remember being in, history class and being like, why are they calling them looters? They've been abandoned. They've been left to die. What are you talking about? Looters? They're trying to survive. Their houses are flooded up 9 feet in the air. What are you talking about? Looters? Are you going to sell those products now? What? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Even my dumb little 16, 15-year-old brain knew that was wrong. These people are sick. They love, she's so right.
Have fucking nothing when the ground is leveled and you are begging for food, baby formula for your child, medical care. People were drowning in the hospital. Do you understand?
Oh, hell yeah. Devoured is getting holiday pay on her first day of her job, then that's perfect. Dude, take all their money, please. And listen, and make sure, you don't use the bathroom at home. You only use the bathroom at work, right? You only dump on work's time. You watch YouTube and Tank Tonk on work's time.
I have talked about every aspect of this, why we live where we live, what's going on with the levees, everything. I have laid it out there. And I'm just desperate for people to get this into their heads, because there is no more time for this.
Dude, yes, there is no more fucking time. Everyone needs to understand this, right? Everyone needs to understand it's Peter Thiel and the CIA and the Nancys that are in the CIA.
People are going to die because of this decision of Governor Jeff Landry, if he refuses to appoint experts to the New Orleans Levee Board, because these levees still have not been fixed 20 years later.
That is crazy, dude. I didn't know that. Oh my God. So Peter Thiel is weaponizing the weather to influence the weather derivatives. Yeah, dude. Weather derivatives are booming right now. They are about to do a rug pull on hurricane season right now. They're literally heating the water up with microwaves and scaring all the animals so much that they're beaching themselves and killing themselves. And then, yeah, he's going to vaporize all of the coasts. We've known this is what they're going to do. They're saving the middle of America for themselves, and then they're going to vaporize LA, New York, probably all of the black areas of America. They don't care. They don't care. They're going to send out one little note to their family and be like, hey, don't be in the entire South. Don't be in anywhere near along the East Coast. Don't be anywhere near the West Coast. Just make sure you come back to the mountain bunker that we're hiding all of the Jewish gold that we stole and then brought it to America in Glacier National Park. They're like, dude, they're going to say that, and then if their family doesn't make it there, they don't care. They're literally willing to kill their own family. They do not care. They're going to do it to us, and then afterwards they're going to say, look, we've got all this free land. Look, we can do white America. White world is what they want.
15 years after Katrina. And what? Now you're putting forward one of those...
Might as well short all IPs that have coastal properties.
bills that bans public access to all public government records.
It's like this crazy thunder right now. It's like the weirdest sounding. I've never heard thunder like this. It's like low rumbling. It sounds like it's been going on for like a full minute.
Trying to fuck with the Freedom of Information Act. You're insane. You're they have gotten away with so much for so long. The plantation owners and their company are the ones in the government in Louisiana. And
the whole world. Not just them. It's not just the governors. It's not just Louisiana, I mean. It's everywhere. The Bushes were a slave trading dynasty. Then they got money from oil. Like, it's rich people begets rich people. You have to be rich in order to be rich. And then when you're rich, you can never not be rich. So you control everything. Because your money just makes you money. Because money's not real.
Still live next to the plantations that our ancestors were owned on, man. This is real. I have documentation of this. I have documentation of my ancestors. I've been studying this and documenting this for years. This is legit. I am putting this out there as plainly as can fucking be.
Hey, everyone's going to ask you, though, have you taken your medicine today? Hey, are you going to take your medicine? Hey, can I 5150 you? Hey, can I throw you in a prison? Hey, stop saying the truth. Hey, stop it. You have to go along with this and just put your head in the ground.
I don't talk for my health, or I wouldn't need a fucking copay, all right? We're in hell.
Yes.
We've been in hell forever.
I love her. Thank God, dude.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
You
are taking my tax dollars and murdering children, and I'm watching it happening.
Yeah.
And I'm watching soldiers dress up in children's clothes and play with their toys and laugh and set things on fire. I'm watching this. After everything.
Yeah,
and
guys.
I'm Fuck you.
Dude, that was the best ending ever.
Concise way to
I love Daiquiri Heiress.
And I'm
Fuck you.
There's no more like concise
Oh man. Okay, and then here's the second part.
way to put it. It's exactly what it is.
Oh.
I haven't seen that. I made a a spreadsheet I made with no exaggeration, over 40,000. If you haven't seen that, I made a spreadsheet database with over 40,000 individual records and documents and pieces of special media, documentaries, books, journals, maps, everything related to Hurricane Katrina and its aftermath, journals on the psychiatric aftermath on children, on minority communities, on the impoverished, on those people in hospital. Like, I'm still updating it, like, with things that are happening in 2024. There was a woman whose body was identified with DNA testing after Katrina. Like, they hadn't seen her. Like, she was marked as missing. But, like, now that family gets to have closure. Now that family gets to know, like, they can put their loved one to rest. Like, tens of thousands of people were missing and genuinely are still missing after Hurricane Katrina.
All right, guys, we're going to talk about the cube of Saturn, but first I'm going to blow your mind again.
Wait.
So this is what our Earth looks like. It's flat and it's round. Our outside, it's an ice wall. So yes, it's an ice wall right here too, because all that surrounds us is ice.
I don't believe that. I think the Earth is still round. I think that the holograph, well, maybe no, maybe that is, she's talking about the holographic thing, because it sounds like the light is going through like a holographic card, and then we are the the shadow of it. Because I still think that the Earth is round. Just putting that out there, guys.
Jaguar Wright explained that Orlando Brown exposes the truth about Diddy while sounding crazy just so he won't be harmed. She explained how everything that Orlando Brown has been trying to tell us about Diddy is now being brought to light. And she was comparing Orlando Brown to Wendy Williams and saying they act crazy on purpose just to protect themselves from Diddy. And Orlando Brown told us that Diddy and Jay-Z were after him. Jaguar Wright.
I literally do the Orlando Brown method. That is part of what the knitted anus is about, is to be a little crazy so that it's to protect me. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's doing the opposite. Maybe it's making everything worse. I don't know. Or maybe I would have been killed by now if I didn't.
About Diddy while sounding crazy just so he won't be harmed. She explained how everything that Orlando Brown has been trying to tell us about Diddy is now being brought to light. And she was comparing...
Where did I put that Tesla document that we were reading? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. All right, let's read the next paragraph of this.